We just did it once. Charlie, place. Yes! With a hungry puppy. We are working on some food distractions. So, what I've got at the moment is I've got a treat, and I'm going to set it up and try to drop it by my foot. Yes! And then tell him he did a good job for ignoring it, because he gets more food. Place. Yes! That one went under. That was a little unfair, but do one more. Yes! And then depending on how I'm playing this game, I can either pick up the food so that he actually can't get it, or just go break and let him have it. I usually play the game both ways. That way he gets the idea that sometimes he might get it, but he should not expect that he's going to get it. Because if every single time he gets the treats that you drop, he's going to want, well, he's going to slightly want to release the cue. You should be tripping over my words. You should be reinforcing him enough in the cue that he has the idea and that this is more valuable to him, but that doesn't mean that he's not still going to make a mistake, because the food on the floor is also valuable. I didn't ask you for nothing. Let's do this. Charlie, come. Give him a second to think. Say it one more time just in case my voice wasn't clear. Charlie, come. Yes. One piece of food for that. It's a little slow, but I'll show you how his heel's doing outside too. Over here. Sit. Hi. Sit. No, are you done for now? Thirsty. But you notice he's keeping an eye on me the whole time. You can stick your feet in that bowl, that's fine. Good. Charlie, sit. Nope. So, without a leash on, we just grab his collar. Good. Heel. I'm just gonna do a little bit because that was hard for him. Yes. Break. Usually it looks a little bit better than that, and we can go a little bit further, and I'll hopefully show you what that looks like in the front yard later, but we were just doing a little quick session and I wanted to show you what that food distraction looked like, because I realized I hadn't shown that yet. So Charlie, come. 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 Go ahead. Sit. Charlie. Good. Break. Charlie, come. Yes. Go ahead. Here's an impulse control game with some just different types of place. I had that suitcase that I was emptying out yesterday, and I was like, hey, this is the perfect size for a Charlie. We did it once or twice already just to make sure that he was comfortable doing it, that it wasn't super weird for him. But, Charlie, place. Yes. But that's a great example of place can be anything. Anything at all. As long as he can sit on it, it can be a place. But we're working on impulse control, and this is a brand new toy. It actually has 2 squeakers. Yes! One more. Yes! Hear the 2 different sounds. It's actually really fun. Good. Break! I waited for eye contact from me. He went straight for the toy. But even a stationary toy doesn't have to be boring. Good. I'll let him play for a couple seconds, and then I'm going to ask him for a cue again. So let's try it. Charlie, drop. Yes. So notice he kind of did that on accident. So let's get him going again. Get him going again. Charlie, place. Yes. So we're working on that he is able to control those impulses. This is the same way we've been playing. For eye contact again. I'm gonna hold the toy off to the side so you can see when he makes eye contact. Break. There you go. There we go. That's what impulse control is, baby. Good boy. And now I'll let him play with that brand new toy for a little while. Because he deserves it. He's been working hard. Yeah. All right, go for it. Got his leash set up where he's only got a little bit of slack. So just kind of walk up to where the end of the leash is there and then just stand and wait. Don't baby talk him, just kind of ignore him. Yes. jump on the leash just a little bit because he's getting a little further than I thought. Go ahead. Go ahead and take another step. Beautiful. As long as he's being calm, go ahead and pet him. Reach under his chin instead of over his head. If he starts to jump again, just move your hands away. Yep, go for it. Perfect. Perfect. Some displacement grabbing of the leash. Couldn't try again. Good boy, Charlie.
No, you can't suck my thumb.
Good. It's going to take a little more practice for him. Yes. Good job. He's so excited, puppy. If we give him a little more leash, then I can do the same thing with the leash if he does decide to jump.
Yes, thank you for trapping me.
Mm-hmm. He says, now you must stay. So the trick here for me as the one holding a leash is making sure that I'm not holding too much. If I was holding the end of the leash and Charlie tried to jump, I would have absolutely no leverage to be able to pull him off because I don't have a short enough leash. And some of that takes a little bit of practice, but some of it's also just paying attention to what's going on. Good boy. Good job, Charlie. Awesome. Well, thank you. That was perfect. So we're doing a little bit more time out with both of them. Jax is not currently on a place right now. Charlie. Jax is pretty clearly giving cues for that's why I've got the leash on. Hey. For space around his face. But what we were practicing a minute ago was them both working on a DOWN. So we're gonna try that again. If Charlie gets into it fast, he gets a piece of meat. If not, he gets a kibble if he does it in the first place. And if he doesn't do it at all, then he gets nothing. Well, then I help him into it and he still doesn't get anything. Alright. Charlie, down. Jax, down. This is considered slow. It was faster before. Yes. Just gonna give him kibble for that. Ah. Go. Yes. Yes. Right now now, especially with high distractions. I am waiting for eye contact so that he is checking in with me and being paid for that, in addition to just being paid for being in a down. Yes! And then to keep from making conflict, we're gonna go break! Make a really quick movement out of the way so that we weren't in such a confined space. Oop, there we go. I'll release that so that Charlie can move as he pleases. Where are you going? Charlie. Jax, give him space. If you want space, give it yourself. Silly boy. We'll probably do 1 or 2 more downs and call it a day. Jax is being annoying by following me since I have snacks.